The squirrel was magic!
Over here in this building, we just shot a night for day with our
3 seconds into the goddamn show.
light with our CTO, our orange filter on it. That was daylight in there. Obviously, it's nighttime. There's stars and the moon out. Daytime over.
There it is.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Pretend that didn't happen. God damn it. Welcome to Heckles and Horror. This is Tuesday, July 3rd. Welcome to the special edition of Dead, White, and Blue. Tonight we're going to be talking about all things, well, not all things. Well, I guess all things that related to in some way to the 4th of July. So, got a pretty good show lined out tonight, planned out tonight. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into it. First off, before I do get started with all of the festivities, I do want to say that we wrapped up, finally wrapped up on Cinematic Reality this past Sunday. I know that I talk about that movie a lot, but it's something that we've all been very proud of. It's all something that we've been wanting to do for several years. So the fact that we're finally finished and it's finally 100% wrapped is fucking awesome. So we're all really excited about that, and be on the lookout for it. I actually was just on Facebook and I saw Roman posted something like a to-do list or whatever for the day, and it was edit the movie and edit the trailer. So hopefully here within the next month or so, hopefully there'll be a trailer that I'll be able to show everybody. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Roman, let me know when it's finished and I'll showcase your work, son.
Danielle, new high score for Andrew.
Danielle is here?
Yeah, she said a new high score for Andrew.
Yeah, I know. It's like I said, we were barely...
that was even in there.
Jack Norman was cued on that set.
Jack Norman said this, I hate ICP channel. And then Roman just says, yo. He's ready to get for a shout out.
Oh, Roman's here for... Well, yeah, he actually he commented earlier, because I shared it earlier, and he commented, oh, I'm off tonight. I actually get to watch, so we'll see if he actually sticks around. So we'll give him a shout out. Hey, Roman, what's up? Well, yeah, and then the clock starts ticking. If I don't see you before you leave unexpectedly, before you do your Irish exit, see you, Roman. Jack, you're always cute on set.
That wonder did look like it was nice.
It looks really cool. Like, we did it the first time. I don't want to give anything away, but we did a oneer on Sunday, and Andrew was real dumb. Jesus. We did a...
John's in here. Let's kick him out.
Yeah. But we did a cool oneer on Sunday, and we tried to do it before. Were you there when we did it the first time? I don't know if you were there or not. So. It was on one of the last makeup days. Yeah.
I haven't been able to make a makeup day.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we tried it once before, and but I didn't notice until after it was done. We were reviewing it inside where it was dark. Because I reviewed it outside on the monitor, but it was so bright outside that I couldn't really tell what was going on. So we watched it again inside after Jack and Cliff and everybody had already left. And there was camera reflection in the car, and Justin, his head popped up out of the back seat with audio. He just pops up and looks around like, oh,
hey guys.
yeah. So we had to redo it, but it turned out better. I like to. It turned out. I'm glad that we ended up redoing it. But thanks. You're welcome, Jack. You're big cutie pie. But yeah, we ended up redoing it, and I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. It turned out pretty good. I'm excited to see it once it's. Let me turn this. Once it's completely done and edited.
Is that the guy who won a poster?
Yes, he is. I still haven't sent it to him yet. Michael, I see that you're watching. I know that I still have not sent your poster. I promise I'm going to. Don't worry. It's just I've been super busy with got fucking Don't Fuck in the Woods. We got cinematic reality that we've been doing. So I've just been busy, but I'm getting to it. Don't worry. I haven't forgot about you, man. I own part of 60T. What the fuck is he? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Jack. I don't know what 60T is. But anyway, so yeah.
He says I'm dumb.
Yeah. And he says Andrew's dumb. Jack's just good looks. All brawn, no brain. No, I'm just kidding, Jack. But so yeah, anyway, wrapped on cinematic reality, so that's fucking awesome. So yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's get into the Independence Day themed show. First off, this doesn't really have anything to do with Independence Day, but you're talking about CR. Oh yeah, Rob, I was just talking about the fact that we just wrapped on it. 605. God damn, Jack, you and your terrible phone. You are the worst typer on your phone, man. Jesus. Birch cake. Supposed to be a special one signed and all that cool stuff. I know. Don't worry. I'm getting to it. I won't hold my breath. I'm a smoker. But anyway, though, yeah, Rob, I was just talking about CR, the fact that we wrapped on it on Sunday. Talking about the oneer that we did and all that. So, but yeah. It's all Rob, as ever. I know I've mentioned his name before, but Rob is he was the the gaffer and part of Taint Bad Productions, who took care of like special effects and stuff for CR and for Don't Fuck in the Woods too. Oh man, wait till you see the shit that Rob and Steven pulled off for Don't Fuck in the Woods too. That shit, oh my god, man, looked so good. Late, you guys are seeing it late. Weird that I can see comments before you. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, Jack, but...
No, it's because it's going through Restream as well, so it's like, it goes from Facebook to this.
No. It's because of some technical stuff that Andrew just tried to explain to me that I don't understand. What he said.
I have the comments up now, so when they know when we see
Couple minutes behind the last 3 or 4 episodes. Yeah, Michael said that the comments have been lagging a couple minutes behind the last 3 or 4 episodes. I don't know. I don't understand all that shit. Yeah.
It's because we're using it's a third-party app is what we're using.
Oh, okay.
We're streaming on Twitch, Mixer.
Yeah. And it's just streaming the comments and shit over all of them?
Yeah.
No. That's why. I don't know.
Which is really quick.
Yeah. B42, have a great stream. Team B42. Thanks, Team B42. I don't know what that is, but...
We're part of it.
Oh, are we?
Yeah,
oh, well,
Twitch.
Apparently we're a part of you on Twitch. I'm inside of you. Blaze, hey, what's up? Blaze also helped Rob and Steven with the special effects for Don't Fuck in the Woods. She was also our script supervisor on Cinematic Reality. Blaze, thanks for tuning in. So anyway, let's get into the festivities. The first thing that we're going to talk about, it's not necessarily Independence Day related, but it is, the movie takes place on July 3rd, seeing as how today is July 3rd. Fuck it, I'm going to talk about it because I fucking love this movie, so I don't really give a shit. Return of the Living Dead. I didn't know this, but apparently this July 3rd has been dubbed Return of the Living Dead Day because of the fact that the movie itself takes place on July 3rd overnight into the morning of July 4th. So we're going to start off with that. And then as we go on, the show will get more and more Independence Day patriotic horror related. So bear with me. Return of the Living Dead. I've mentioned this before. I know that it was a long time ago, like, I don't know, like the 3rd or 4th episode or something like that, where we got into a whole big, giant, long discussion about zombies and shit. Everybody who knows me knows that I fucking love zombie movies. I don't give a shit what kind of zombie movie it is. I'll watch it. I don't give a shit if it's shitty. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, look at my co-hosts. But yeah, I don't care if it's a shitty zombie movie. Like, I bought a movie on a whim one time from Best Buy. I went DVD shopping, and I bought a movie I saw it sitting on the shelf, and I was like, oh, it's a zombie movie. I'll buy it. Called Flight of the Living Dead.
I thought you were going to say zombie strippers.
No. Is there a zombie stripper movie? Actually, I think I've seen it on Amazon, come to think of it. But no, Flight of the Living Dead, and it's the fucking shit. Like, it sounds cheesy as shit, but it's like Snakes on a Plane, but with zombies. It sounds stupid, it sounds cheesy, but it's actually pretty fucking good. But yeah, I mean, I love zombie movies. So, in Return of the Living Dead, like, who was it? Danielle, that's one of the best zombie films of all time. You're goddamn straight it is. It really, really is. And all of the sequels to it are the fucking shit, too. It's definitely a cult classic, and it's a movie that I watched as a kid, and I've loved since I was a kid. Oh, Doe of the Dead. Michael knows about Doe of the Dead. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
Brandon's movie? Have you? Yeah. Yeah, Doe of the Dead is Brandon Pruitt's. For anybody that doesn't know, Doe of the Dead is Brandon Pruitt's. He did it for his thesis. Yeah, his thesis in college.
That's really good.
Yeah, it really is. How long? It's like what, 20 or 30 minutes long, something like that.
40 or maybe.
Is it? Maybe it is longer.
It's been. Brandon?
Yeah, it's been years since I haven't seen it in a long time, so I can't remember. Yeah, it is on YouTube.
Have the fucking link ready.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's like I want to say like 20, 30, maybe 40 minutes long. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But Doe of the Dead is Brandon's thesis project that he did when he was in college back in Kansas City, and yeah. His thesis project back in Kansas City. So, and it's really, really fucking good. I think that was his first time as like in like a filmmaking role, like as a director and everything. So, I mean, it turned out really, really good. It's actually on YouTube. I don't have a link right offhand. Brandon, I don't know where he's at, but he's usually here, and he's usually got a link ready to go. So, Brandon, if you do happen to tune in, or you, it needs to be a whole. Oh, Danielle, you've watched it too? Hell yeah, that's awesome. So we're actually, there's talks between there's talks between us at 605 that there's a possibility. It's not set in stone, but there's a possibility that Doe of the Dead is going to be remade into a full-length feature, Danielle. So your wish might come true, hopefully, because I think it's the shit. I'm sick of these motherfucking zombies on this motherfucking plane. Yeah, when I first bought the movie and I watched it, like, I was just waiting for that line at some point to pop up and make an appearance. But it never did, which sucks, but...
Oh, it's 23, it's 29, it's 30 minutes.
Is it? Doe of the Dead is? Oh, so yeah, Doe of the Dead is 30 minutes. I thought it was right around that amount of time.
That with credits it was longer,
But yeah, Doe of the Dead is the shit. There's talks of us remaking it at some point. I know that next year our docket is pretty full. We've got a few things in the works next year, both freelancing wise and studio or company wise. So it's on the it's currently being talked about. Nothing set in stone, but it's being talked about. But so anyway, Return of the Living Dead. Like Danielle said, it's one of the best zombie films of all time. I could not fucking agree more. It really, really is. Everything about that movie is just so fucking awesome. Don't talk, do, or do not. Oh, somebody just posted the link. Or was that you? Well, thanks to Andrew posting the link to Doe of the Dead. So, yeah, there's the link. Check out Doe of the Dead. Like I said, that's Brandon Pruitt's thesis project from when he was in college. It's really, really fucking good. It takes place in a pizza place. It stars, I think Travis Flans is in it, I believe, and then I don't know the other. I'm sorry, Brandon. I don't know the other guy's name. But yeah, it's about two pizzeria employees, and they get like a bad batch of like pizza sauce or something like that, and then it turns everybody to zombies. It's really, really fucking good. Just click the link and watch it. Damn, everybody's got links for it. But so yeah. But anyway, back to Return of the Living Dead.
I pinned it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But back to Return of the Living Dead. It's one, like I said earlier, it's one of those movies that I saw the movie when I was a kid, and I just fell in love with it. It's such a good movie. It's got everything from, I mean, it's got good gore, it's got good practical effects, it's got good effects in general, it's got the acting. I mean, the acting is cheesy and corny, but I mean, the movie itself is cheesy and corny, so it's to be expected. But it's such a good fucking movie. You've seen it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Man, it's so fucking good.
It's one of my favorite zombie movies.
I actually have a shirt that I was gonna wear, but I forgot to put it on. But I've got a Return of the Living Dead shirt. I didn't wear it because it fits weird, but I was gonna wear it for the show.
Did you bring it?
I brought it, but like I said, it fits really weird, so
Wanna show it off?
I'll show it off. I bought it thinking that it was gonna fit better, but it's just a weird fitting shirt.
Right there. There you go.
Boom. But yeah, it's a weird fitting shirt. I love the shirt itself. It's such a fucking awesome shirt, but it just fits so weird, and I don't like the way that it fits, and it's really, I don't know, it's really hot too. And like this shirt, it's real thin, but this one's real thick. I don't know. I don't like the,
hot out today.
yeah, and it was hot out today. I don't like the shirt itself, but I mean, the shirt itself is cool. I just don't like the fabric and shit that it's made out of. Band metal. There's a metal band called Send More Paramedic. Danielle, actually, she's told me about that band before. I didn't even know it existed until she told me about it. From the end line and return. From the end.
When he's on the walkie-talkie zombies, send more paramedics.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering what she meant. I thought she meant the band was in the end of the in the end of movie in the end of the movie. But yeah, when after they eat the paramedics and he gets a send more paramedics. Yeah. But I mean, it's such a good ass fucking movie though. Like I said, it's got great effects. The zombie effects are really cool.
Especially for the time.
Yeah, I know, especially for the time, because I think it came out in like 84.
And being a parody movie too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with like Romero's Living Dead series.
Funny.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, they did a hell of a good job too, because I mean, it's such a funny fucking movie, man. And everybody in it, like Bert and Ernie and Freddy and everybody, like everybody is just so fucking good in it. Like I said, I mean, it takes place on July 3rd, so that's really the only reason that we're talking about it. And another thing that tonight, I know that we normally do like one kill of the week throughout the episode or whatever, but tonight, since we're talking about a few different movies, we've got several different kills of the week. So
and we're making up for past time.
Yeah, and we're making up for past time anyway. So yeah, zombie boobs. Yes, zombie boobs. What is it? The half chick on the slab. She's got her half dead chick, or the dead chick, this half body dead chick, laying on the slab, and dead titties are all hanging out.
What gets me hard.
Powdered milk. What is he talking about? Powdered milk. I don't know what powdered milk means. That reference escapes me.
What was in the back of the shirt?
You need a medical supply? It's got the half dog and shit on it. I loved the shirt when I found it online, but then I got it and I was hugely disappointed. So, anyway, anybody who's seen Return of the Living Dead and you want to talk about it, let's talk about this shit. So yeah, like I said, we do have we've got a kill from that movie that we'll go ahead and show real fast, and then when we come back, if you guys want to talk about it, we'll talk about it some more. So we'll go to the first. Zombie boobs have powdered milk. Oh, I see what he said. Oh, I see what you did there. It took me. I'm sorry. Nah, I mean, it's just a... I don't know, you can throw the kill of the week thing up. I mean, we'll do like 3 different ones.
You know, that whole time you spent making that disclaimer, I forgot to...
Did you?
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
to do
well,
that.
we'll throw it on next time.
Forgot to do
Yeah.
this.
I wrote out a big disclaimer because of all the copyright pings that we've been getting hit with for showing like trailers and videos and shit. I made like a whole big disclaimer about about how we don't own any of the properties and all that shit, and we forgot to put it on here. So hopefully we don't get pinged on this episode, because like I said, we've got what, 3 or 4
Every episode.
yeah. Well, I'm just talking about this episode in general. We've got we've got like 3 or 4 different videos from different movies that we're gonna be showing. So we're probably gonna get hit a lot on this one. Gonna have to have you on all my podcasts to discuss movies sometime. Michael Giovannini, I think that's how you say your name. Sorry if I butcher it. I'm known for it, so I apologize. Michael Giovannini said, I'm going to have you on all my podcasts to discuss movies sometime. Anytime, dude. I watch a shitload of movies, and I love talking about movies, so...
Make 'em too, so.
Yeah, and I make movies, so anytime, I'm definitely down to... be on your show. I'll talk about movies. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But but yeah, man, I'm definitely down. Hit me up I'm on Facebook. You can hit me on Facebook or on Magic Squirrel Network, whatever. I'm definitely down sometime, man. Dried up titties. Oh yeah, dried up titties. So yeah, we'll get into the first kill of the week. Like I said, you can throw the graphic up if you want to, but I mean, it don't matter. Yeah, we'll get into the first kill of the week, and then when we come back, we'll talk about Return of the Living Dead some more, then move on into the next bit of shit. So here we go.
Let's get out of here! Where the fuck are we going? Ernie, what are you doing? Hey! Hey! Let me take it! Let me take it! You can let go of it now. Are you crazy? Look at it. Feels better. Better. We gotta get out of here, Ernie! Ernie, we gotta get the fuck out of here! Leave it! What are you doing? God damn it, Ernie!
I'm back. I was trying to look up the budget for this movie before we came back, but I failed. Let me see. Because me and Andrew were just talking while the video was on, while it was playing. That let's see, $4 million estimated. What?
Said,
really?
Danielle said, "Fuck, I used to dress like."
I could totally see Danielle dressed like that. Fucking spiked hair and chains and shit everywhere. I used to wear, like, trip pants and shit when I was in high school, and they had, like, the straps and shit all over them, and I used to do my hair up all juggalo-y. But, yeah, I've seen pictures of you. You had, like, the fucking eyeliner and shit on, and didn't you have black hair at one point? Gee, I dyed my hair black one time, too. It looked terrible. I looked like Kim Jong-un. I really did. Anyway, though. But yeah, apparently, I didn't know that, but apparently Return had a $4 million budget. That's fucking nuts.
I mean, with all that practical effects.
Yeah, I mean, that is true, but I mean, it's just like we were talking, while the video was playing, while we were talking about...
It's still an independent movie.
Yeah, it's still an independent movie, but, while the video was playing, me and Andrew were talking that, like we said before we went to the video, that for that day and age, like I said, I think like 1984 or 85 or something, like whatever year it came out, for that day and age, like practical effects for that movie were fucking tight, man. They were awesome. And especially for, like Andrew said, for a parody movie. Yeah, I know it had, I think it had, Michael said it had its own sequel. I actually think it had like 2 or 3 I think there's...
Well, I mean like 3 in it.
No, yeah, no, that's what I mean. I think there's 3 or 4 Return of the Living Deads altogether. When I was 13, it was pretty scary for 1985. Yeah, dude, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, like...
And they talked.
Yeah, and they talk. Yeah, and that's something that you don't ever see, is the zombies that talk. You never see that in movies. Faux hawk, trip pants, punk everything. I could see you with the faux hawk. Like I said, I had trip pants too, Danielle, so I can't hate. Yeah, I don't even think. But yeah, like I said, Michael said that he rented this video when he was 13. It was pretty scary for 1985. Yeah, and like I said, I grew up, when I was growing up, I watched this movie as a kid. And I mean, as a kid, I mean, you see like scary ass zombies and shit. I mean, it is scary. It scared the shit out of me as a kid. But as I got older, I think there were 5. Yeah, I know it's like 3, 4, or 5. I can't remember exactly how many sequels there are to it. But, what?
I don't know. I was trying to think of all the names. I can't think of them.
I know that there's at least a part 3.
Yeah.
So I know that there's at least 3 in the Return series. Yeah, go ahead and Google it.
Where's
But
the
yeah.
internet?
Yeah, no shit. But anyway, as a kid, yeah, I mean, the movie scared me too as a kid, just because I mean the practical effects were so fucking good. But I mean, as you get older, as I got older, you can really start to appreciate the like the comedy aspect of it and what they were trying to do. They were trying to parody, I guess, the Romero's Night of the Living Dead, like Living Dead series and everything. And I mean, I think they did a really good job for a parody. I wouldn't even necessarily. I mean, they do kind of lampoon it a little bit, like the genre, but
I think at the time it was supposed to be a parody.
yeah, I guess
like
that's
a mock.
yeah. I wouldn't
What are those
necessarily.
films called, like when they make like a parody on purpose? Or like, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, I mean, I don't. There's at least 5.
Jesus.
Yeah, so apparently there's at least 5 Return of the Living Deads. It's been such a long time since I've seen.
Part 3 here.
Yeah, I know the last one I really remember is part 3. I can't really remember anything from 4 or 5. But yeah, for that time, like the practical effects were so fucking good. And then like I said, as you get older, you can appreciate more like the comedy aspect of it. And it's just such a hilarious fucking movie.
I thought the first one when that first zombie appears and he's all melting and shit.
Yeah, the Tar Man or whatever when he comes. Yeah, I know, dude.
And he's like,
Ah, brains. I know, dude. It's like, what the fuck? Those goddamn idiots. I mean, the whole reason it all fucking started is because the idiots open up the army barrel in the basement of.
Yeah.
You need a medical supply. You need a medical supply. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying, Danielle. I wouldn't really necessarily classify it as a parody, because I mean they were trying to make a. Because I mean.
mock
Yeah, like a.
mock up, like they make documentaries and mockumentaries or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I guess they were just mocking the genre, I guess. Yeah. But they did a really good job, and it ended up really working out for them, because I mean it's a cult classic if there ever fucking was one. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I love that movie.
Oh yeah, I do too. What was I getting ready to say? Fuck, I had a brain fart.
Classic.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's a cult classic if there ever was one. Oh, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. So anyway, I do want to say, before I even go on, I do want to say that we were planning on being on earlier, but with it being the 3rd, fireworks and shit outside, it was just so loud inside of the nut house that because from all the fireworks and shit that it was just impossible.
They have a whole firework.
Like there's a park like literally a block away, and that's where they do the fireworks here, and it was just. Yeah, it really did. It sounded like a straight up war zone here. So we had to kind of put it off a little bit. But I know that we came on. Goddamn, it's fucking midnight. Man, well. I appreciate everybody tuning in this late though, especially on the night before a holiday. 1 through 3, Rave to the Grave, Necropolis. All right. So anyway, we're gonna move on from Return of the Living Dead. We can revisit it if anybody wants to, but we'll move on into the next. Like I said, throughout the episode, it's going to get more and more, I guess, patriotic horror, I guess you could say. The next movie that I'm going to talk about, it's a very, very... I'll be really, really surprised if anybody that is watching has heard of this movie. It's a movie that came out in 2009, I think, about a dude in the I think it was Army or military or something, or Army or Marines or something. I can't remember exactly what branch, but he was in the military in Kuwait during, I think, Gulf War or something. In Kuwait, and he ends up getting gunned down, shipped back to the United States in a his body ends up getting shipped back to the United States. He gets they do an autopsy on him. He gets embalmed. They do all that shit. They have a funeral for him. They bury him. They fucking bury the guy. And then he just comes back as like a undead. I don't want to say zombie because I mean he's not really as
Like The Crow?
Kinda, I guess. Not kinda, but not really. Like, I mean, he's a decomposing body, but he's not like a zombie. Yeah, he's not. Like, I mean, he kind of is a zombie, but he's more like a vampire zombie. But the movie itself is called, like I said, I'll be surprised if anybody even has heard of this movie. But it's called The Revenant, and it's not the Leonardo DiCaprio fucking Revenant, because
Where he kills a bear?
yeah, where the bear rapes him and he's walking around with a stick the whole goddamn time. But no, it's called.
He finally got his award.
Yeah, he finally, dude. Oh my god. Oh man. The Leonardo DiCaprio Revenant. There was a meme when that movie came out where, you know, because Leo, he had gone years and years and years, never got an Oscar or anything like that. There was a meme that came out that there's a scene in the movie where he's got a walking stick and he's walking with his stick and everything. There's a meme that came out that showed it was the top frame of it was Leo getting attacked by a bear. Or no. There was a top frame of it was Leo walking with the walking stick. That's what it was. And then the bottom frame was the stick holding an Oscar at the award ceremony. And it was so goddamn funny. When I first saw that meme, I laughed my goddamn ass off. But anyway, the next movie, it's called The Revenant. It's got nothing to do with the Leonardo DiCaprio one. It's a horror comedy. The movie itself is the fucking shit. The first time I saw it, I think I went to like a Redbox years ago. Found it at a Redbox and thought it looked cool, and I rented it out of a Redbox back before like Netflix was like as big as it was and streaming and shit was as big as it was, or as big as it is. But I found it in like a Redbox. Rented it, brought it home, watched it, and I fucking loved it. But Leo's Revenant, I agree. Leo's Revenant is the shit. It's a very good movie. I think he fucking earned his Oscar, to tell you the truth. He straight up earned that bitch. But yeah, Danielle, it is the fucking shit. Revenant is the shit. The horror comedy that I'm talking about is the shit. But like I said, it's about a guy in the military gets shot down in Kuwait or wherever, Baghdad, whatever, gets sent back to the United States, and he comes back as a undead zombie vampire, whatever. And he has to go through the whole movie. He goes through the whole movie to he die. I don't want to give a lot away, but he dies throughout the movie as morning approaches. He dies whatever morning comes around, and then at night he comes back alive or whatever. And Michael Hacker said that his partner makes the movie. Yeah, his partner, what the hell's his name? Something Wild. I can't think of his name. But his partner, his best friend in the movie is fucking hilarious. It's such a good movie. Lots of award across the top of the poster there. Yeah, and it really did. Like, I mean, there's fucking shit all over me. Won a lot of awards in like US. It won a lot of awards from like film festivals and conventions and everything. And it's just such a good movie. Like I said, I rented it a long time ago and I fell in love with it the first time. It's actually really kind of a hard movie to find. It's hard to find on like DVD and Blu-ray for some reason. But it's.
Can you stream it right now? Or?
No, it's not even anywhere. Actually, come to think of it, I think it's on I think you can rent it on Amazon for like $3 or $4. Yeah, actually, I think you can. You can rent it on Amazon for I think like $3 or $4. It's definitely worth the money. It's a long movie too. It's like I want to say like a 2-hour long movie, which is long for like a horror comedy, especially one that about like undead zombies and shit. But lots of awards. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it won a lot of awards, and I'm really surprised that it's not known better than what it is. Because every time I talk about it, every time that I mention it to anybody, oh man, have you seen The Revenant? Oh yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, it's a good movie. And it really sucks because don't get me wrong, Leo's Revenant is really good, but I feel like the fact that that movie is so big and it did so well that it's really taken away from, and it's making
like
the
shadow.
Yeah, and it really overshadows this horror comedy gem, because that's what it is. It's a fucking straight up gem, man. It's a gem of a movie. But oh my god, it's so fucking good. And the team up between the two main characters, I can't think of their names right off the top of my head, but in the movie they're Bart and not Joey. I can't think of the friend's name either. God damn it! But the team up between the two main characters are. Yeah, Danielle. That's the thing. That's what's so ironic about it. I'm telling you the truth. Everybody that I know has never heard of this movie. And then on the poster it says, people love this shit, cult classic, everyone is going to know this film. That's what's so ironic about it, is the fact that it says all that stuff on the poster, but when you talk about it and you bring it up to people, especially fans of the genre, nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Which is a total goddamn shame, because it's such a, like I said, it's a fucking gem of a movie. It's got everything. I mean, it's got a lot of really good comedy. There's really good effects. The makeup effects, prosthetic effects are really good. It's just, oh man, it's so goddamn good. Yeah, $1.99 rental on YouTube. Yeah, check it out. If you get a chance and you got a couple bucks to spare, go to YouTube and rent it for $2, or go to Amazon, rent it for whatever it is, $2, $3, $4, whatever. It's totally worth the watch, and I cannot recommend the movie enough. And we actually have a video. It's not really a kill, but there is, I guess it's an undead of the week, I guess. I guess you could say. But no, it's totally worth the watch. Like I said, go to YouTube or Amazon, find it somewhere. Do yourself a favor and find this movie some fucking where and watch it, because it is straight up fucking gold. Like I said, it's really hard to find as far as like DVD and Blu-ray. I think I found it on Amazon. We just said we've heard of it. Rude. Well, okay, well, excuse me all to hell, Danielle. 3 people that I know that are watching the show have heard of the movie. Oh God, excuse me all to hell. Jesus. God damn. Trust me, though, a lot of people don't know about this movie, and they really should. So, if you've heard about it and you have seen it, or if you have seen it, tell everybody about it, because it's so fucking good. But yeah, I mean, everything about the movie is really excellent. I think it actually won. I was talking about prosthetics and special effects and everything. I think one of the awards that Michael was talking about at the top of the poster, one of the awards, if I remember right, I zoomed in on it real close earlier. One of the awards was best special effects and best prosthetic work, or best makeup or work or something. I mean, the makeup and prosthetics are amazing. They did such a good job. And the fact that he's a decomposing corpse throughout the entire movie, and he just gets worse and worse looking throughout the whole movie. Like, they did such a good job with it. But like I said, we have a little video here. It's not really a kill, but here's a little clip from the movie that is, it really speaks to the tone of the movie. Like, the entire movie is just so fucking awesome. And like I said, the team up between these two guys in the video are, we count. I didn't say you didn't count, Danielle. I'm sorry. But the two dudes that are in the video are fucking great together. Like, their team up and their chemistry on screen are fucking incredible. So here's a video for The Revenant. After watching this video, I got a feeling you're really gonna want to watch the movie, because, like I said, the video that we're about to show really speaks to the entire tone of the movie. Because from the beginning to the end, like, there's so many good, like, one-liners, and just I would even probably classify it as like a buddy comedy horror, because I mean that's really what it is, because the two dudes that are in the video are their best friends, and I don't know, they've just got, like, the banter that they have back and forth between one another is fucking hilarious. So we'll go ahead and get into the video. So here is, well, I'm not going to tell you about it because I don't want to give it away. It's going to be a surprise. So here's a video from The Revenant. After this, you got to watch the goddamn movie. So here we go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, my fuck. Joey? Joey? Joey! Oh, fuck, Joey. What the fuck, Joe? What the fuck? Fuck. Who the fuck would do this to you, man? What's that? What's that? Meow? Huh? What? Who?
No, you gotta be kidding me. You're such a dick.
Dude, what the fuck?
Where'd you find this, your purse? I should have chopped off your head when I had it.
Who the fuck would do this to you?
Miguel did this to me.
Miguel? Miguel?
Gangbanger.
Oh, the gangbanger? The fuck? I thought we killed him.
I told you you think he was more rocks. You gotta get out of here before they come here and do a Daniel Pearl on your ass, dude.
So yeah, that was The Revenant. That was a little video clip from the movie The Revenant. It's just so fucking hilarious that dude gets his head chopped off and he's trying to talk but he can't. So he gets a goddamn vibrator as a voice box to help him talk. Why does that look like Nicolas Cage as a zombie? It really does. Like, I didn't notice it until after you said it. It really did he really does kind of look like Nicolas Cage. But yeah, The Revenant is fucking hilarious. You need to, like I said, go to YouTube or Amazon, wherever you stream movies from, and it's $2 or $3. Come the fuck on. $2 or $3, just rent it and watch it because it's totally worth the watch. And unfortunately, like I said, it is kind of... Oh, this is what I was going to say before we went to the video. It is really kind of hard to find. I found it on Amazon. I think I found, like, the DVD or the Blu-ray or something on Amazon. But it's, like, super fucking expensive because it's just so hard to find. You look like a gay Christmas tree. God damn it. I wasn't even gonna mention the shit, but I couldn't
even notice the wristband.
Yeah, Danielle mentioned them a second ago, but I wasn't even gonna mention the necklace, but you look like a gay Chris. I couldn't pass that up. Jesus Christ, Michael, that's some good shit. Trust me, it's only going to get worse from here, man. God damn it. But yeah, it's only $2 or $3. Go to Amazon, go to YouTube, rent the movie because it's fucking awesome. It's an awesome...
It's like raining likes and...
it's an awesome buddy horror comedy. It really is, man. It's such a good movie. I've only seen it today. I rewatched it today. It's only the second time that I've seen it. The first time that I watched it, like I said, was years and years ago when I rented it from Redbox. And then rented it from Redbox, and then today I wanted to rewatch it for the show because I knew I was going to be talking about it. And it's not the whole movie. It's got nothing to do with like Independence Day or anything, but just the fact that he was in the military and he got killed in war and all that stuff. I mean, it had to do with the theme of the show. So, believe it or not. Believe it or goddamn not, it's hard to find. Like there are horror movies for every holiday imaginable, but it's really hard to find like Independence Day themed fucking horror movies. So I'm doing what I can with what I had. So yeah, definitely worth the watch. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it because it's fucking awesome. Oh yeah, The Revenant. I don't want to like. There's so many other cool things like in the movie. I just don't want to. It's hard to. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to give anything away. Because, yeah, you just have to see the movie. I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, moving on. Next movie that we're going to talk about. Now this one is very, very Independence Day related. Very patriotic horror movie. And to tell you the truth, I've never even heard of this movie until earlier this week when I knew that Independence Day was coming up, and I knew that it was tomorrow, and I wanted to do a Independence Day themed themed episode. So I never even heard of this movie, so I just Googled like July 4th themed horror movies or whatever, and this movie popped up and it was number 1, fireworks-based slasher flick hasn't been done yet. Somebody write that down.
That's the next project.
Yeah. Fireworks-based slasher flick. That'd actually be pretty fucking cool, though. Well, the effects budget would have to be through the goddamn roof, but that'd be a cool idea, though. But anyway,
I just imagine like shoving one of those things,
like one of those cannon things down somebody's throat,
and having it go, and then all the guts and stuff go up.
Yeah,
with it and...
that'd be the shit. Either that or do it like straight up cartoon wise, where it goes down and then when it blows up inside them, their whole body just goes.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about using them as a mortar though.
Oh yeah, that'd be the shit.
Their guts go with.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool idea. I like that too. But yeah, this next movie, I'd never even heard of this movie until earlier this week when I was Googling Independence Day themed horror movies and shit. And this was the first one that popped up. And I'm glad that I ended up watching it. I watched it for the first time today, actually, so that it was fresh in my memory. But this movie is called Uncle Sam. Doesn't get much more patriotic than that.
He wants you dead.
Yeah, he wants you dead. But yeah, Uncle Sam, it's a Independence Day slasher. It's a slasher flick, actually. Never heard of it before until today, or until this week. I watched it today, Scorch of July, a Studio 605 film. There we go.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. I love it, Michael. It's a great goddamn title, too. Rednecks with bottle rockets shooting at each other and shit. Hey, now. Don't knock it till you try it, Danielle. It's fun shooting bottle rockets at each other. I grew up in Indiana, though, so I guess I could be classified as hillbilly when it comes to shit like that. You goddamn redneck. But yeah, Uncle Sam. I'd never heard of the movie until earlier this week when I Googled it. And I watched it today for the first time. I don't know if anybody else has seen it or heard of it. It came out in 1996. Like I said, it's Independence Day. It's very Independence Day. Takes place on like from the July 1st to July 4th is the dates that the movie takes place on. But it was a fun little movie. The effects were really good. Like it had really good like prosthetic effects and special effects and everything. Acting was hit or miss. There's a little boy in the movie named Joey, I think his name is. He's not very good. He says some weird shit throughout the movie too. I know at one point when he is coming out of, I don't want to give too much. There's at one point he's walking with Uncle Sam and like they're holding hands and shit, and he's like, "I've decided to side with Uncle Sam. We belong together." And it's like, dude, you're like 11. Why are you talking all this weird shit? Yeah, the little boy was kind of weird. There's a whole subplot of a blind kid with like some sort of mental connection to Uncle Sam. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But all in all, like if you can look past all of the flaws, like the mental connection with the blind kid who can grab plates and shit without being told there's a plate in front of you. Like his mom comes up to him at one point. He's in a wheelchair. He went blind from a firework accident or something like that. And his mom comes up to him at one point. They're at a parade or whatever. She comes up to him. He's blind as fuck throughout the whole movie. Got the sunglasses on and everything. Comes up and holds a plate in front of him, and he just takes it. It's like, how the fuck did you know there was a goddamn plate in front of you? But anyway, if you can look past like the flaws, like the mental connection that he has with Uncle Sam and the main kid. Remember to leave Bud Light out for. Oh my God, I saw. Have you seen that meme yet?
Yeah.
The Kid Rock one.
Leave the Bud Light
Yeah.
in,
Oh my God.
shotgun or something.
Yeah, I saw that meme today for the first time, actually, Danielle, and I got a pretty good chuckle out of it. Fucking Kid Rock. But if you can look past like all of that, like the blind kid mental thing and the little boy's acting, plus at one point there's a really, I guess you could say, touching scene for a horror movie. There's a touching scene that happens really, really late into the movie too. So I don't know. The whole like the timeline of the movie is really weird. Like they introduced the whole mental connection thing with Uncle Sam. They mentioned that really, really late in the movie, like too late in the movie to really give it any type of explanation as to how this kid is connected to Uncle Sam or whatever. But like the timeline is real messy. Acting is okay in some parts. It's actually got Isaac Hayes, who plays, people know him as Chef from South Park. Isaac Hayes, he's actually really, really good in it. He's a Army veteran who served in like Vietnam or something like that, and he's got like real bad.
Sound like Chef at least.
It's Isaac Hayes. He always sounds kind of like Chef. But he's in it. He plays he's an ex-Army vet who lost a limb in I think like Vietnam. Who suffers like real bad from like PTSD and survivor's remorse because he's the only person from his platoon that made it back to the States or whatever. Isaac Hayes is really, really good in the movie. A lot of the other actors are really all right. Some of the kills are cheesy as fuck. Let's see, what's one in particular? I can't think of any in particular, but we do have a video. We actually have a trailer and a video for this movie.
So should we play the trailer first?
Yeah, we'll play the trailer first, and then we'll get into the kill. But the trailer, Andrew watched the trailer earlier when he was getting all the videos and shit together, and as soon as it starts, he just started laughing because I mean the trailer is cheesy and corny as fuck. Last time I saw a touching scene in a horror film, it was Michael Jackson's Home Movies. Ooh, snap! But yeah, the scene between the touching scene that I'm talking about, Michael, is it's between. We'll play the trailer and then I'll. I don't know if anybody will even watch this movie, but I'll spoil it. I don't give a shit. We'll talk about it. We'll play the trailer for it first, and then I'll talk about the touching scene that I was talking about. Yeah, like I said, as soon as the trailer started, Andrew started laughing because it's really corny. It starts out really, really corny. But all in all, the movie itself was worth a watch, especially if you like movies that are holiday. Especially if you like horror movies that are holiday based, which I mean a lot of them are really a lot of fun. Like you got Christmas horror movies; those are usually a lot of fun. Black Christmas and Krampus and all that shit. And like I said, this is the only movie that I could find that was really. Yeah, I mean you got Leprechaun for like St. Patrick's Day and what else?
Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus for Christmas. Then you got My Bloody Valentine for Valentine's Day and.
Valentine's.
Yeah, I know. Like every holiday, there's a movie for every holiday, but it's just some of the more obscure holiday, not obscure, but not as popular. I guess you could say like Independence Day and Valentine's Day. Like I mean, those holidays are kind of harder to find. Sounds like you didn't like the movie at all. It was okay in some parts. Acting was okay. I realized that, like, I went into this episode thinking, man, I did kind of like that movie. I'm going to talk good about that movie. But as I'm sitting here talking about it, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I'm really shitting on this goddamn movie. You're not supposed to pay attention to that shit, Danielle. God damn it. Yeah, Leprechaun. I mean, Danielle mentioned Leprechaun again. Yeah, you got Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day and shit. Which, in case any of you don't know, St. Patrick's Day is my birthday. It's coming up next year. Feel free to send me gifts. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play the trailer for. Go ahead and play the trailer for Uncle Sam. So here we go.
Just when you thought it was safe to stand up and salute the flag, Uncle Sam is back with a vengeance.
A Kuwaiti military unit discovered a mass grave in the desert. They positively identified the body.
Jody, stay away from the coffin.
You never fought for your country. You just kill for the love of killing.
Now, Uncle Sam has a contract on America. Draft dodgers, watch out.
Someone's been killed.
Tax cheaters, beware.
Somebody help!
No one will ever burn another flag. Nobody will ever desecrate another grave. And no politician will ever tell another lie. And the July 4th weekend will never be the same again. From William Lustig, director of Maniac and the Maniac Cop trilogy, comes an all-new terror experience. Uncle Sam. He's a red-blooded, all-American nightmare. Uncle Sam wants you dead.
Independence Day, just saying. Yeah, Independence Day, Danielle, but I don't really classify that as horror. I mean, that's more sci-fi action. Because I mean, yeah, I did think about Independence Day, but this is Heckles and horror, not Heckles and Will Smith.
Will Smith saved the world that day.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I mean,
did you see that meme going around?
No, what meme?
July 4th, the day Will Smith saved the world.
No, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, Michael said Arbor Day has the happening. That is true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't know if it actually does take place on Arbor Day, but
I think it does.
Does it really? Huh. But I mean, the fact that you got trees killing, like the chemicals from trees killing people. Well, not killing people themselves, but making people kill themselves.
It's not that far of a stretch. But...
No, I mean, it's really not. But yeah, Independence Day. I mean, I thought about Independence Day, but like I said, that's more sci-fi. You look like a gay hat rack at Mardi Gras. Oh, god damn this guy. Like I said, it's only going to get worse, man. Uncle Sam just grabbed that kid's face in public, giving zero fucks about being creepy as shit. Daniel, that's what I'm saying. The kid that he grabbed, the face of the kid that he grabbed, that's the blind kid who had I don't want to say telepathic, but like just a mental connection. Weird.
When he got it?
Do what?
He grabbed his face? Is that when he got it?
When he got what?
When he got the telepathic connection.
Yeah, like you don't even know that it's coming until he grabs his face and he's like, oh, who are you? Who's touching my face? And then he's like, then they have like a whole mental fucking, I don't know, it's fucking weird. But here I am shitting on the movie. I liked the movie. I liked it, but I'm shitting on it. But yeah, anyway, like the whole thing with the kid, he grabs his face and he's in the middle of a big crowd at a at a 4th of July festival or whatever, and then he just comes up and grabs the kid's face and starts like telepathically talking to him and shit, and the kid just knows who he is. Doesn't even tell the kid who he is, he just instantly knows. Because the main kid in the movie, Joey or whatever, the Uncle Sam isn't like the government like poster Uncle Sam. Like, I mean, he dresses up as the character or whatever, but the character of Uncle Sam is actually the kid's Uncle Sam Harper. That's the guy's name. But yeah, the Uncle Sam doesn't even tell the blind kid that, oh, I'm Joey's uncle. Nah, my name's Sam. Like, the kid just knows, and it's just they bring that subplot up like 45 minutes into the movie, and the movie's only an hour and like 15 or 20 minutes long. They bring up that subplot like 45, 50, almost an hour into the movie. So, I mean, they really don't have any time to explain, like, how the fuck does this blind kid, he's blind as shit, he can't say anything, how the fuck does he know that he's who he is? Literally is... God damn it. That had literally so tiny on your head. You look like a cone head. God damn it. Oh my god. Come for the horror, stay for the heckles. See, that's what I like about this show, because, yeah, it's horror themed, but everybody just shits on me, so it's hilarious. But yeah, Andrew actually bought these props earlier. He's like, as I was driving over here, and I was talking about, I was sending them pictures and shit for the show. He's like, oh, and I got props for you. ... LOL. And like the whole way here, I'm thinking like, what the fuck is he talking about? Props? What kind of props can he have? And then I get here and he's like, yeah, your props are over there in a bag. And I pick them up and I look inside and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. God damn it. So, yeah. Like a damn pilgrim hat. And it really is tight on my head, but, and there's there's Uncle Sam right here. It's just like his, here?
No.
Here?
Yeah.
It's just like his hat. Just like Uncle Sam's hat. Next to that picture, it looks like you're starring in the prequel.
Before he got gray beard and everything.
Yeah, before he got gray beard and everything. It's Uncle Sam, the fucking early years.
The Chance years.
Yeah, the Chance years. But yeah, the whole subplot between that whole fucking weird telepathic connection between the blind kid, that's really weird. And then the touching scene that I was talking about earlier. Apparently, the Uncle Sam, the Sam Harper character, who, don't blame your choices on Andrew. Hey now, I thought it was funny. But yeah, the whole Sam character, apparently he was like a really abusive, huge fucking dickhead before he left to go to the war, whatever war it was. Huge dickhead, like beat his wife and his sister, and like he was just a huge asshole, like a tyrant to fucking live with. And so the whole touching scene, and the boy, the nephew, throughout the whole movie, like he looks up to Uncle Sam, like, oh, he gets bigger on top. You're a pinhead in that. Jesus. But yeah, he looks up to his uncle throughout the whole movie, and the touching scene because he has no clue about the whole domestic violence aspect of Uncle Sam. And then the touching scene that I mentioned earlier is the mom and the sister, who, for the record, look almost like goddamn twins. I had a really hard time distinguishing between the two throughout the entire movie. Like, there was at one point, like, I'm like, which one is the goddamn mom? I can't tell. But, the touching scene or whatever is that they finally break the news to little Joey that, well, Uncle Sam is a fucking dickhead and he's a piece of shit. You only know him from the war and you only look up to him for the war aspect of it, of everything, but he's a fucking huge pile of shit. And, oh no, you're lying, you're making it up. Little boy thinks that they're lying and making it up, and then they start crying, and then he starts to believe it, and then that's the touching scene. But it's more touching than that. Like, I mean, I really sound like I hated this movie. God damn, Jesus Christ. For the record, it was a fun movie. I did like the movie. I think
If you put those flaws onto the side.
Yeah, if you put the countless and hundreds of flaws of the movie to the side, it really is. It's a fun little slasher movie. It's got a little bit of comedy in it too. Hellraiser 25, Travis as Pinhead, a Studio 605 joint. Hellraiser 25. So yeah, like I said, for the record, I know I sound like I'm shitting on this movie, but it was actually a pretty decent little slasher film. It's worth watching. It's actually, I couldn't find. It's on Amazon. I think you can rent it on. It would be better than fucking Deader turned out to be. Yeah, Danielle went on a whole Hellraiser bender last night. And have you seen Revelations? Have you seen Hellraiser Revelations? Don't waste your goddamn time. It's the worst movie ever made. But apparently she liked it better than Deader, which surprised me because it's garbage. It's starting to give me flashbacks of my priest.
Jesus.
Me too, Michael. Me too. Reminds me of camp. I woke up in a sleeping bag with my naked camp counselor covering my mouth.
That was just a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was just a couple weeks ago. But oh, where was I going? No, yeah, it's on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon. I think it's like $2 to rent. I found it on YouTube for free. I know that's terrible, but yeah, it's on YouTube also. If you just YouTube, what was it? Uncle Sam full movie, I think. It's really good quality too, but it's on YouTube. You can watch. That's where I watched it. Especially with the holiday being tomorrow, it's worth watching, I guess. But we have the kill from the movie. Actually, like I said, some of the kills in it are really kind of cheesy and corny, but the makeup effects that they used for the kills, it's actually got really, really good makeup effects. So we'll get into the kill from that, and then we'll move on. Oh, well, Andrew said give him a second. So what's up, everybody? What's up? Like I said, I've never heard of this movie before. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, well, he's ready. If you have heard about it or seen it, sound off. So we'll just go ahead and show, what is this, the kill? We already showed the trailer, right? Yeah, this is the potato sack kill. So here we go.
Nice costume. Can you help me find my way back to the road? Freak. Who the hell are you?
It's on you. So yeah, that was the that was the kill from Uncle Sam. Just one fell swoop with the goddamn meat cleaver right through his head and chopped his bitch ass head off. So, needless to say, he's not getting ahead in that race. The kid behind him jumped over like a pro. That's a bad motherfucker. Is this campground the requel? Where's Charlie? Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the effects for it are pretty good. And Andrew was just saying before during the video that the mask is really kind of creepy too, and that the way that he ends up with the whole shut the fuck up! I can't concentrate with you laughing. The whole way that he gets the whole Uncle Sam getup is there's a dude on stilts that is a peeping Tom. It's the most retarded thing we've ever done. There's a guy on stilts dressed up as Uncle Sam, and he's a peeping Tom, and he's looking through and he's looking through a woman's window as she's getting undressed, which of course there's obligatory nudity in it, which is fine with me. But he's looking through the second story window and she's getting undressed, and then she catches him and he falls and runs away. God damn it! Elton John just took over the podcast. You look like you just sucked off Elton John behind a hat rack at Mardi Gras. At gay Mardi Gras. Jesus Christ, man. I should have known this was going to happen. But, I can't even talk about the goddamn movie. Oh my god, this is too good. So yeah, anyway, Uncle Sam gets the getup by killing this, guy on stilts, and he ends up killing him with a pair of like pruning shears or whatever. It's off camera. Kills him with that, and then like alters the pants and shit, and then he's Uncle Sam. You look like you look like a dorky ass grade school teacher during the holidays. Yeah, that's what I feel like too. But yeah. So, a lot of the kills in the movie are off screen, which sucks because there were some cool kills that would have been cool to see. I know that one chick, she ends up getting her face grilled, which they show her shoving her face into the grill, but then like they cut away and it's all off screen. So that kind of sucks because that would have been cool to see. The whole pruning shears through the eyes and shit, that was off screen. So a lot of the kills are off screen, but some of them are really good. Like I said, he killed him with a hatchet, and he's one fell swoop just straight through his neck and cut his head off. Whoop, whoop. I'll be going to the gathering here in a week or two. So yeah, that was Uncle Sam. Very patriotic horror movie. If you look like a retarded pro wrestler called Uncle Sam. Uncle Slam!
I love this guy.
Uncle Slam! Oh my god. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Dude, Michael's on fire tonight. These are fucking good. Uncle Slam. Oh shit. So anyway, that was Uncle Sam. If you like holiday themed horror movies, check it out, because today it's technically the 4th now, so check it out if you want to. So yeah. I look like oh god. I look like this is the most retarded thing we've ever done, bro. Good god. See, the whole idea was I was gonna try not to. I was gonna try not to even mention. I was just gonna put something on after every video and then not even mention anything. But these goddamn comments are way too good. Why don't you just fucking dab while you're at it with your gay ass hipster glasses? I'll dab. I don't give a fuck. No, seriously though, dabbing is fucking stupid. I hate myself for even having done that. God damn it, Danielle. With your gay ass hipster glass. Like I said, Andrew got these as gifts. I didn't want to be rude and no. Roman finally shows up again. God damn it, LOL. Yeah, so you missed it, Roman. I've put something new on after every single video. I was trying not to mention any of it, but it didn't work out. God damn it. Oh, shit. So, yeah, Uncle Slam, or, oh, man, I said Uncle Slam, Michael. Now you got me saying it. Now I can't say the tuned in just in time to see this shit. Yeah, he did. But yeah, Uncle Sam. If you like holiday-themed horror movies, definitely check it out, because it's worth watching. It's not the greatest movie in the world, don't get me wrong. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it is worth watching, especially if you like holiday-themed horror movies. So, yeah. I think that's about all we had planned for the night. Let me turn these on one more again. One more again?
One more again?
Yeah, you were gone, but Roman, god damn it.
What? Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, he's missed everything, and then he tunes in right at the end to catch the final form. Patriotism at its maximum right here.
Drinking a beer, all Americaned out.
America. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all we had planned. Did he really miss it? Yeah, he said he tuned in
At the beginning.
He was here at the beginning, and then he disappeared, and then now he's back. He got his shout out, and then he left. Danielle, you know how it works. You know how Roman operates. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all we had planned for. What are we at anyway?
120.
Yeah. That's well, I think that's a good place to stop.
Oh,
I'm
over here just turning.
If you're a guy that puts on makeup, you don't make fun of those glasses. You wear them to the club, Ro. Damn straight, Roman. Damn straight, Michael. Roman is the eye makeup wearingest ass motherfucker I've ever met in my life. You're a guy that puts on makeup. So true. Michael just fucking calling everybody out. Damn. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all we had planned for tonight. I don't think we had any more videos, did we?
We nixed that one. So.
Do you have it?
I do.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. I'm like Herps, here and gone. That's what I'm gonna start calling you now, Roman. Herpes Josart.
Herpsart.
Yeah. Roman Herpsart. So yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning in. This has been a red, white, and blue edition, or dead, white, and blue edition of Heckles and Horror. Thanks for the hilarious fucking comments, too. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I'll be back next week. Hold on, what is next Tuesday? Because I'm going on vacation soon. Yes, next Tuesday. I will be back next Tuesday. I don't know what we're talking about. I'll figure that out this week, but I will be back. So hopefully I'll see all of you guys here too, commenting again. Herpes don't ever go away. Call your doctor. Jesus.
The flare-ups.
Yeah, they're flare-ups. I mean, they go away, but they never go away, Roman. So yeah, I'll be back next Tuesday at roughly the same time, 10:30, give or take. Like I said, we came on late tonight because of the fireworks and shit, and it was just really bad for audio, and it would have been a shit show. As if it's not enough of a shit show already. So yeah, we'll be back next week. Don't know what we'll talk about. I'll figure that out this week. If anybody has any suggestions or anything specific that they want to talk about or they want to hear talked about on the show, sound off in the comments. Or I actually just created a Facebook page today for Heckles and Horror. So if you want to message either Magic Squirrel Network or the H&H page or me personally. Yeah, 10:30. Don't sound so surprised, hacker. We're on time sometimes, you son of a bitch. But yeah, if there's anything specific that anybody wants to talk about, a movie in particular that anybody wants to talk about, feel free to message me or Andrew or Magic Squirrel Network or the H&H Facebook page, and I'm here to cater to the needs of y'all. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sign off. Happy Independence Day. Don't blow your goddamn fingers off. And drink lots of beer. America.